Hello, it's June 16. Having a bit of a reflective day today. Um, the kind of momentum that I was feeling a couple days ago has kind of like puffed out, which is okay. So kind of in a little bit of a lull right now with everything that's going on. Like I have one weekend of school remaining, and Adrian's coming back in a couple days. Um, at the end of the week. So it's kind of like just trying to get the rest of this week. It's Monday now, so trying to get through this week. And I guess there's maybe like natural ups and downs. I always believe this, and I started to notice this pattern of like kind of upswings follow downswings, follow upswings, follow downswings. Like it goes up and down, which is comforting to know when I do feel down. I know that there's an upside on the other end of things. And then if I'm feeling up, then I know that it will eventually come back down. And it's not a sad thing, it's simply what happens. So I'm in a little bit of a lull right now, which is good because it's too much to like work all the time, especially as a projector. Um, the rest is so important. The rest is part of the work. So I think it's just, there's a lot of things that I'm excited about. Like even doing this is actually a lot of fun. Um, so I'm happy to be doing this. I am enjoying like the kind of like playing around in CapCut. I'm using CapCut for editing videos, and I'm like finding a flow, finding a way of like, doing some light editing, getting some captions in. I uploaded it. So a little bit of a surprise. I was uploading these videos onto Substack to get ready to release them. And it turns out that Substack can cut the clips up. It just takes like pieces. It doesn't do like a huge edit on it. Like I think I've seen, I don't know if it was Big View or it was CapCut that had the feature of shortening videos. Maybe both of them do. But Substack kind of pulled out a couple clips depending on the length of the video, and I was able to download them so I can share them out in different places. And I thought, oh, that was a nice find, which was another little burst of like, yeah, let's go. Um, it's just convenient. There was no need to download again, right? Or cut it up. So then I got to have some fun um, editing some vertical videos, playing around with how to make it look like fill up the screen and stuff because it's horizontal, like all these little technical things that I do enjoy. And approaching it with a sense of like play, of like, oh, I'll try it out and see what happens. If it doesn't work out, we'll try something else out. I know that before, I can remember times when I would have froze or just like given up on something because I'm like, oh, like I don't feel like I'm any good at that. Which makes me think of this model of learning, the levels of competency, where it talks about the four stages that you move through as you're learning something new, right? Before you learn something, you don't know that you don't know it, right? When you don't know what you don't know, and then you realize what you don't know, and you start to learn so that you know, but then you have to consciously think um, to know what you know. And then the last stage is when it becomes like habit, innate, unconscious, where you don't have to think about doing anything. What's going on here? We don't have to think about doing anything. You don't have to think about the thing that you're doing. You just know how to do it. It's like natural. Um, it's like I don't know, like unconscious. Like you don't have to think about it anymore. So I guess like when I see students, other people struggle with when they're in a process of learning, it's a good reminder to think that I don't need to, like, the way that I'm feeling is how I'm actually supposed to be feeling, because it's like this is where I'm at. I'm just at a stage where I'm still learning. I'm trying to get to know, but I'm not all the way there yet. Which is kind of like this whole like building a business thing. Like I've owned businesses before and run businesses before, but never started one from scratch like this. Like that's not the where I, it wasn't like businesses that I had run. They were either franchises or other people's businesses that I was running. And this is like building something completely my own, which is like weird to think. So I'm probably at that phase where I'm like, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do, and then the results will come. And it's just having to believe in that, to trust in that. So that's why we're doing another one of these. Again, a little bit shorter today. Because like why not? It doesn't have to be any specific length. The other thing that I want to do is actually put a couple of these like ahead of time so that I can have more time and space to edit later on. So that's kind of coming together quite nicely. I like what's coming together. Let's keep going.